So this is 8 hours. So we spend hour or 2 hours per day. So that
Okay.
because you are new to this environment, right? So you need some
Okay.
time to understand also, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll just go with the very fundamentals to start with. Like we'll try to go with what is Informatica Cloud. Yeah.
Hmm.
Then where does this IPOS, which is Informatica Platform as a Service, yeah,
Okay.
comes in?
Okay.
And once you understand that, there are different terms that we have within this Informatica Cloud. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Like we have assets, we have components, we have what you call mappings, we have mapping tasks.
Hmm.
So we have different components. All of those terms will be
Okay.
discussed within the tool. Or I'll try
Okay.
to open the tool also so that you'll get a. We
Yes.
are going to primarily focus on data integration and administrator. Yeah, these are
Okay.
the two things.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are multiple other services. So yes, in order to understand those services, right, we
Hmm.
have to have a deeper understanding on these two services. That is why we are going to primarily focus on data integration and administrator. Yeah.
Hmm.
So because uh, most of the customers they would try to build the data warehouse. Yeah. In order to build the data warehouse, we go with what? Data integration service. That's the reason why we emphasize more towards data integration service. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So then we can just click on that, get into
Hmm.
that particular service. So it takes some time to come up. Yeah. Fine. Now you could able to see dashboard, right? Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So once we do that, yeah, once you are done with that, we can see multiple assets. These are the assets which I was trying to talk. Task,
Okay.
mappings, map types, task plus component. These are the different types of assets supported by
Okay.
IICS AB. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we are going to see. And then after that, we'll talk about architecture of Informatica Cloud. Yeah.
Hmm.
So Informatica, yeah. So it has got what I call its own architecture in the sense
Hmm.
you will have what I call two broader layers. Let me talk about that. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a complex one. I'll just open simple one. Yeah. Can you see here? In this
Yeah,
particular
sure.
architecture, there are two layers here. Top one, what we call cloud layer, okay? And
Okay.
bottom one is going to be on-prem layer. Can you see on-premise? Yeah. So
Yes, I
on-premise
can.
means local away. Cloud
Uh,
means non-local. Just remember that. Yeah.
okay.
So fine. So now let us say we need to transfer data from local to cloud. How
Hmm.
do you do that? That is where we need what? Agent, which we call
Agent.
secure agent. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. So when you run some mapping, right? Like we saw just now,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
When you create a mapping task or mappings,
Yes,
right?
mapping.
When you run, yeah, exactly. When you run that, then what happens? Data will be transferred from local to cloud or local to local, whatever, by using this agent. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we do as part of this particular architecture. Simple way to understand. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now, the next step is what? In order to transfer data from local to cloud or local to local, right? We need
Yes.
metadata. That metadata
Oh,
will be obtained from Informatica Cloud. So they maintain the metadata. They, in the sense, we don't need to
hmm.
install within our system because cloud means that, in a sense, Informatica would take care of installation, maintenance, updations, all that will be taken care by Informatica. So we don't need to do that. So that is
Oh,
why this
okay.
Informatica Cloud has become more popular and most widely used tool in the market.
Oh,
Abhi?
okay. And one doubt, why we are using the metadata?
For example, let's say if you want to transfer data, right, we have to have
Yes.
metadata. That's a
Yeah.
fundamental concept. in
Oh,
data
okay.
warehousing. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
that's why
okay.
I request you to understand this data warehousing basics.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay,
I'll just talk about simple example. Yeah.
okay.
Let's say we have data like this: C1, C2, C3, 1,
Mm,
comma 2, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6. These are data, right?
mm,
Now
mm. Yes.
we need to this is, let's say file1.txt, right?
Mm, mm.
Now we need to send this file1.txt to some other environment, which is
Okay,
Salesforce, which is a cloud environment. That's it,
okay,
right? Now to do that, we use what? Agent. We talked about agent, right? Secure agent. Yes or no?
okay.
But
Yes.
how agent would understand based on metadata for transferring this data. So now the question, what is the metadata for it? So that is what we prepare, like a C1 integer, C2 integer, C3 integer. Once you create metadata, right, we will save
Mm.
it. Correct, no? Once you save it, right, it will be saved where? In Informatica Cloud repository. You got it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Informatica Cloud repository we call. So repository is a place where we store metadata. You got it, no?
Oh, okay, okay,
Contains metadata. Simple, right?
okay.
Now,
Mm,
once it is stored, right? Now, when you try to run this, right? When you try
okay.
to run this, so this is the data, right?
Mm,
So while running, right, it will just assign C1 equal to 1, C2 equal to 2, and uh, and C3 is equal to 3. Similarly, for
mm.
second row, it will assign
Okay.
and transfer data to what? Target. Target is what here? Salesforce.
Salesforce.
So this is what happens internally, Abhi.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
You got right? Yeah,
Yeah, I got it. I got it now.
exactly. Yeah. This way probably we'll talk about in simple terms so that you will
Mm.
understand
Yeah, yeah,
much
yeah.
better. Yeah, fine.
So Informatica Cloud Repository is for the data to simple terms. That's the thing, right? For the
Metadata.
target.
Yeah,
Ah, metadata.
it
Yeah.
makes us exactly. You are right. Metadata means
Okay.
data about data.
Okay. Okay.
So data about data is what we call metadata.
Metadata. Okay. Got it.
This is the definition. Yeah, or you can
Uh,
just read through. Data about
yeah.
data, data over data. These are all synonyms. Yeah.
Okay.
So data over data, both are same. Yeah.
Okay.
Or simply we call descriptor, or we can say structure. These are all synonyms for metadata. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. Anyway, this is a practical example. Let's say this is the data, right? First one I gave,
Mm.
right? And what is the
Yes.
metadata for it? This is the metadata.
Integer.
That's it.
Yes. Mm.
We create it and we'll store it in repository, Abhi. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got
Got
it.
no? So once you
I
store,
got
right, then when you run, right, it is going to assign like this. This is the first row.
one child.
Similarly, second row also we have, right? C1 equal to
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
Yes.
C2 is equal
C1
to 5,
equals
right?
5. C3
Yeah.
equals
C3 is equal to 6. That's it.
6.
Then
Okay.
same way data will be transferred to Salesforce,
4.
which is going to be target.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is how this data transfer would take place from file 1 to target. Yeah.
Target. Okay.
Yeah. This way we'll talk about simple terms. Now what you can do is first need to uh, brush up this data warehousing basics. Yeah.
Mm.
So, okay, Abhi,
Mm.
because if I talk about
Yeah.
some more things, right, that requires fundamentals of data warehousing. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, because if I talk about this, right, you may not be able to understand. Yeah.
Okay.
So, so I request you to go through this basics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Sure.
we'll talk about other topics so that you'll understand better, Abhi. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Sure. Sure.
So probably, as you said, right, rightly, right, you can just Google it, data warehousing basics
Okay.
in Google, and then get some material and read through it and prepare some questions, whatever questions you have, right?
Yeah.
I'll
Sure.
answer those
Sure.
questions, Abhi, fine?
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Sure.
Or else I'll spend some time, like say half an hour to 1 hour for data warehousing basics so that you'll understand. Yeah. Then
Yeah,
we'll
sure.
get into this IHS.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, sure.